Hey guys, this is the Pain King KC Payne, 1/5 of VGS, the most dominant wrestling faction in the northwest of England, and you are watching CCP Podcasting.
With Smoky Mountain Wrestling is where we're starting our reliving the territories, and a little peel behind the curtain for those that are watching over on YouTube. This was probably filmed a couple of weeks ago on Father's Day. So if you want to get behind the curtain with us and check these shows out live with us, join us on Twitch every Sunday, damn near at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. It's just a matter of time before we can up some other territories when we get 10 or 12 episodes of this in the can, and just start looking at all kinds of interesting wrestling. Episode 7. Now we've left off with the tag team tournament is set to be kicking off probably on week 8, which will be on next week's show. We don't know who Jimmy Cornette's team is. We have an idea. They've spoiled it twice. If you've watched the videos, you know exactly who they're bringing in. But we've got the story with Primetime and Dutch. I think where we left off with those two cats is if Dutch is in the ring, all bets are off. So I feel like it's a matter of time before Primetime catches old Dutch Mantell in the ring, and it could be this week. Who knows? We've got the story with the Fantastics and Golden and oh shit, what's his name? Ivan Koloff.
I mean, yep,
And with the introduction of the other Koloff, Bob Holly. We've seen fucking oh my god, Paul Orndorff and Mullets galore. Let's jump in, man. Are you ready?
Mullet Mania, baby.
Oh, Ron Wright. We got to figure out. Hopefully, he'll end up landing a talent so that he can get that hip and knee surgery that he so desperately needs, so he can get out of that wheelchair.
I mean, he's looking for some good Christian athletes.
Oh, he's for a good Christian. You know, I researched Ron Wright earlier this week, and one of the pictures that came up, man. I think you might know what I'm talking about. I was like, is that? That is. Holy shit. Where are we
Take out the ozone.
That sounds like a fantastic lineup.
Smoky Mountain Wrestling is coming to Loudon, Tennessee at the Loudon High School Saturday, March 14th at 7:30. Loudon, Tennessee. Don't miss it. Wrestling fans,
oh, we get a third. Look at that all-star referee.
He's fine as long as he doesn't have the microphone.
Takes place in Newport, Tennessee at the Armory Friday night, March 13th at 7:30 p.m. Don't miss it.
I think I'm about there with you. Now, if you've missed it, guys, we did try and call this number and tickets. $7. Inflation has gone up so much.
Yeah, they changed this commercial up.
Number 3 again. Goth, stop marking out for Hollywood Bob Holly.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought it was a good setup for what obviously is to come, right? Like there's a lot of things happening in the realm of Smoky Mountain Wrestling at this point. Getting the confirmation that we're going to see who Jimmy Cornette's tag team is. It's not like they haven't spoiled it 3 or 4 times already. But we'll get the on-air confirmation, the debut of Dirty White Boy with Ron Wright. I thought that was well done. I like that. Had some decent in-ring work, and poor Rip Rogers had to do the JOB for Tim Horner, which is it is what it is. There's not a whole lot we can do about that. The wrong man won that match. I think we can agree to that. All in all, it was a good week of television for Smoky Mountain Wrestling. And speaking of wrestling in general, don't you got something in the IWE cooking on July 13th that we can tell people about before we get out of here?
Absolutely. July 13th, we're going to have a huge event in North Augusta, South Carolina. We got Danny Jordan versus Lindsay Snow in the steel cage match for the IWE Women's Championship. We have Erica Demia versus Holly Hood Haley J, and she's actually going to be defending the IWN Women's Championship that she holds over for IWN in the London area. Part of our partnership with IWN is she's actually going to be defending their women's title that night.
Okay, so we got some match announcements dropping. I believe it's the first ever women's steel cage match on the Georgia independent scene, taking place on July the 13th. Ticket information is down below. If you follow the descriptions of the video, you'll get a link that'll send you right there if you want to get some tickets and check out some of the intense wrestling entertainment, because they are definitely branching out and doing some things here in 2024. Josh, what do you want to say to the people before we sign off for episode 7 of Smoky Mountain Wrestling's Reliving the Territories?
Click like, click subscribe, and buy IWE tickets, and we'll see you next time.
That is 100% correct. For Josh Fields, I am Chris Page. We'll see you next week right here.